today? Hope is going well. Hope you're gaining knowledge. Hope you're getting insights onto the problems we have in the building industry and how we can solve them. As of today, we have a facility management expert that is based in Saudi at the moment. And yeah, he's here to talk to us about facility management and the maintenance culture. So please do stick there with us. Do leave your comments on YouTube and do leave your comments generally. What we need to do better. We're all human, so we are hoping to do better over time. Yeah. Hello. Good day. How are you? Can you hear me?
I'm good, and you? I can hear you clearly.
Yes. Your light is good. How's it
Okay.
going? How's today?
Yeah, great. Everything is fine.
So, how is Saudi treating you?
Well, we are doing great. Saudi is good. We are fine. We are in winter season, so there's too much cold.
Okay, it's
So we
winter
are we
over
are
there.
coping. Yeah, winter season, and then we are facing second COVID-19 issue.
Lockdown.
A lot of
Oh,
policies.
sorry?
Don't go to mall. A lot of issues. Don't go out. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
We are
yeah.
fine.
That is the age we find ourselves now. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, so maybe we should just go right into it now. Please, could
Okay.
you tell us your name? Tell us what you do.
Okay. My name is Olufemi Ayedun. I'm an integrated facility manager. I've been in the industry for a while, but I have over 30 years experience in various industry capacity coming from hospitality, facility management, quality management and assurance. And I have ability also in human building.
Mm, that's
I I have HND from Nigeria Polytechnic from as an electrical electronics engineering, and I also hold a lot of some certification, professional certification, project management, PMP. I have FMP in facility management profession. I have a risk assessor, I've been satisfied, and then I belong to some association also. I belong to Saudi Society of Engineers, Riyadh chapter. I belong to Middle East Facility Management Association, that is a Dubai chapter. I belong
okay.
to International Association of Engineering. I I belong to PMI, that's Project Management Association. So I'm a father, I'm an husband, so I'm fine.
Wonderful. Sorry, I'm just trying to increase the volume. It seems a bit low. Nice. That's a good
The
one.
volume is not clear.
No, no, it's fine.
Yeah, is it clear now?
No, no, it's clear now.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So, how many kids do you have? How many children do you have?
I have a boy, a wonderful boy.
Oh, lovely, lovely. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you are going to do a rush to go back to them. I hope sometime soon.
I should be in Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe I will be in Nigeria in the next 1 month or 2 months. I don't know. I'm planning to come for vacation because
Okay,
I've missed them. I need
okay,
to come.
okay, nice. So let's go right into it. So, what role does facility management play in the business environment and community? Would you say?
We play a major role. If I want to put it like that, we play a major role. Before now, people doesn't really understand who we are. But I will say thank God when COVID-19 came in, people know who we are. So people always said frontliners. They call doctors, the nurses, the medicals are practitioners as a frontliners. We
Mm,
are also a frontliners because when the doctor make use environment, we are there to clean up the environment. So during the COVID-19, when people were locked down, we were going to work. we are also the frontliners. We play major role on the business environment, even on the communities. I listened to one of the speaker talking about environmental sustainability. It is one of our major work as well that we do. We play a major role. When you're talking about climate changing, and then you come out on your street, you see your trees, your flowers are looking greenish, and then you'll be wondering, oh, we are in summer, but why it is like this? That is one of our work we do. You trash your things outside on your street, and you see people, you see a truck evacuating them, and then you know they are cleaning your environment. That is one of the work we do. You came into you came into a building in a business environment, and then you see the environment is neat. You access the restroom, everywhere is clean up and it's sparkling. This is who we are. And then you enter the building. You are trying to You're able to access elevator. You are able to transfer the business without any breakdown or any problem. This is who we are. That's why we are there. The maintenance, the the hospitality, the cleaning aspect of it, the security aspect of it, the safety. This is who we are. So we support business owners to actualize their visions and their aim.
Lovely, wonderful. So, what? So, can you tell us a bit, or can you tell us the difference between predictive and preventive maintenance?
Yeah, when you said a preventive maintenance we call it is what you do to avoid the breakdown of an equipment. You know, so every equipment have a lifespan, and every equipment has according to the design of the manufacturers. So when you're talking about a preventive, it is an action you take to I mean to prevent a breakdown of an equipment.
Okay.
And what's the second question, please?
Pre- Preventive and predictive.
Pred- and predictive. Okay, I will call it reactive instead of predictive.
Okay.
Okay, okay, let me call it a reactive instead of predictive.
Mm.
So predictive and reactive are the same. It is you can do a guesswork. You can say, okay, you can say, okay, this need to be done at a particular time of the day or at a particular time, based on the weather or based on this or based on that. You know, you can say in summer the ACs do give us issues, which we call the HVAC. So we need to do this before that time. It's a predictive action.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, you can say in rainy season, we used to experience erosion. We need to do this to avoid this. It's a predictive. It is what you know. What has occurred before that it can also occur again. It's a predictive action. So this we do that against an incident.
Okay. So if I ask you, what are the challenges facing facility management industry in Africa, and how do you? Well, you tell me that first.
Okay. In Africa, we don't really understand what the facility is all about. We don't really know. That is one of the challenges we face. You know, People just think we can use anybody to do the job. We don't really value the importance of the facility managers. We don't really know what we do. We don't really know who they are and what is their role they play in the business environment. So that is why we cannot really make use of them. This is one of the problems we face until we recognize their role before we can say, okay, let's solve the problem. One, everybody wants to become a cleaner. Everybody open a cleaning industry, and they are not a well-trained people. You don't have adequate trained guys there. Somebody just wake up today and said, I want to become a facility manager. I want to become a property manager. And somebody just wake up today and go on the street to go and learn how to repair AC, and then the person said, I'm a certified technician. These are the problems we face. No, a professional guys on the field. So, and then we need to work on that. We don't have a well-trained guys.
Now that you speak about cleaning, cleaning is very, very, very close to my heart, because we see
Okay.
that in when you talk about cleaning, people just do like surface. They don't think they need to, when they just do the first dose, they just feel that that is okay. How can we make people realize that it's not just about what you see at the surface? There's still more to it. There's still base there. You still have to look around. You have to how what is your take on that?
Yeah, one of the things we should do in that aspect, I am very sure it is not only in Africa. This cuts across the globe because from what I'm experiencing here and then from my past experience, I think it's the same problem we have. There's no what we call processes. There's no procedures. There's no processes on ground. You can't achieve any goal if you don't have a plan. There's no processes that we use as a benchmark that we work on. You just came in and then people think what I do in my house, what I can do on a business environment. No, and then these processes and procedures tells us what to do per time. When you enter a restroom, what should we do first? Are you going to empty the trash bin? Are you going to do this first? So these are the things. It have to be in a written form, and it have to be in a process chart, and then you have to train people. If you don't have a trained team leader that has adequate experience, that have eye for details, it cannot pass adequate information to the guys, to him or her. So we need to have a processes on ground. That is what we call SOP. People call it SOP in the
Mm-hmm.
common language. Yeah, we need to design the processes. We need to set up a quality assurance and quality management team. We call it them quality champions. These guys, it is part of the team also they are going to come out from. You know, every week or every month, they have a meeting, they can review what are the things they've done, or and a daily, there's something they call a stand-up meeting, as in we call it audio meeting, some people call it audio meeting. These are the things we should do every day, and then to motivate people to get the job done. It have to be practical on the job, not bringing someone to even when you employ, when you do a new recruitment, you have to tell the person organization structure or culture rather. You need to guide the purpose person. You need to pass through some orientation. You need to be able to use adequate tools and a lot of things like that we need to put in place.
Wonderful. Yeah. So at least we know we're getting somewhere. So when I call you for this, I hope you'll be ready. When I'm calling you, how do we do this and how do we do that?
I'm fully available. I'm available for you.
Please, because we have to do something. So,
I'm available, man.
all right, thank you. So, do you think people value the importance of facility managers in Africa compared to where you are in Saudi?
Uh, on a scale of 1 to 10, let me rate the Africa. I would say maybe 5.
Okay,
I would say
okay,
5. We are not bad,
pass mark.
and we are not. Yes, we are still on the average level. Here, I will rate here maybe 7.
Why
Yeah,
just seven?
and okay, there are part of things that we are good on in Africa that is
Okay.
not here.
Mm.
We are not so bad the way we think we are.
E.g.
You know, e.g., yeah, we in terms of technology, we are far above these guys here in this country. I'm not talking about, yeah. I'm speaking from experience, from my own profession.
Sorry, please let the audience know where are you?
I'm in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, and
And
I'm
you say
working as
our
a facility, and I'm working as a facility project manager.
and you're saying
And
that
I have friends,
Mhm. You're
and I
saying
have friends
we
in Qatar. I
we
have
are ahead. Is that what you're saying in Nigeria?
yes,
Okay.
yes. We I have friends in Qatar. I have friends in Dubai. I have friends in Kuwait. I have friends in I have my friends in almost the Middle East country, and then we talk. We do different job, but I ask them questions, and
Hmm.
I knew this country that I am is still far behind. Qatar is ahead of them. We are ahead of Saudi in terms of technology.
Mm.
I'm not, in terms of my own profession, I'm not talking about security technology. Let's get it right when you're talking about that. There are a lot of things that is not functioning, that is not available here.
Like
In
like
Africa,
what?
okay,
Mhm.
okay, for instance, there's a software we use in facility management. They are not making use of it there. They are still doing some manual paperwork, too much paperwork. I'm not used to paperwork. I find it difficult working when I do.
Really?
Well, I stopped paperwork maybe 8 years or 10 years ago. I don't do I Sometimes I don't see paper on my table. I can only see paper when I'm dealing with the contractors, the
Hmm.
suppliers. But when I came here, it was paper everywhere. We are far ahead of them.
Okay.
One, we have a software in facility management. They don't make use of it here. We, in terms of processes, we are far ahead of them. They are not doing, they don't know what they call processes. I'm not bringing them down. I'm telling you some of the problems I met on ground. And then, this
Sorry,
is not the environment.
sorry. I want the audience to understand where you're coming from, because from here we'll be thinking it is totally different. So I would like you to to give some insights of where you have worked in Nigeria before coming there. I think we didn't even do that.
Okay, I most of my life I live in Abuja. I base in Abuja. I've based in Abuja more than 13 years, and I've worked with different organizations. I was coming from hotel industry.
What
You
hotel,
know,
please?
Hotel the Bentley, Utako, Hotel the
Mm,
Bentley,
I
Hotel the
don't.
Bentley, Utako, close to one church there. Hotel the Bentley, where you after the market down, after the beggar yard down.
Okay,
Hotel the
okay.
Bentley. It has about 256 rooms
Mm,
or more. It's a big hotel. I've worked in different hotels in Abuja, and I've managed hotels even outside Abuja. So before I become a facility manager, and I work with the Limi Hospital in Abuja. Limi Hospital is one of the big private hospitals in Abuja,
okay.
close to NCDC,
Mm,
close to CPC. We have 3 branches now, 4 in Abuja, and we are
okay.
doing great. I was one of the facility managers there before. That was where I left to come down here.
Okay.
And then there we don't do manual work. Then I don't see paper. I don't know what they call paper. I don't relate with paper. We do things system to system. I don't use flash drive to do the job.
So are you helping them
Everything is
with
technology.
systems here there? Are you trying to help them upgrade their system?
You can't be the messiah of everything. The organization have their structure, they have their culture. So you can't jump into there and say you want to turn everything around in a day.
Mm,
You can only do the one that close to you, which is the processes. But in
mm.
terms of the softwares and other stuff, I cannot do that because they need to buy that. We need to start implementation. I can easily use it. But what about the other managers? Because it's a very large firm. It's not a small business. Very big. So it is. I can only work on my own processes to design, and I use it on my own project. And then after I leave, if they like it, they can continue using it for their project. But for my own project, I design the processes, we implemented it, and then we are seeing a good result, and we are getting a
Okay.
good feedback from the customers.
Okay. At least you're doing your little
So
bit for your own unit, so that's good.
yes, yeah, I'm trying to play my own role, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to do my job, and I'm trying to do a best practice according to the facility
Good, good. So
professions.
how do you rate maintenance culture in Africa compared to the Middle East?
I will still go back to the same rate. I will still give us average
Okay.
5. I'll give Middle East 7. And why I'm saying this, you know, in the Middle East they make use of contractor firms, contractor organizations to do their job,
Mm.
which help them a lot. One, it cuts down the cost of operations, overhead costs, and other stuff. So it's the maintenance culture here. They don't joke with it, and because of their own environment, the weather condition here is different from what we have in Africa. So they don't joke with maintenance, as in it's one of their priority, and then they are making use of it. But in Africa, we can just go to the roadside and pick a technician to come and do something for me, to come and do this. We don't really, does these people really know what is the specification about this product? You know, what is manual talking about the equipment? You know,
Mm.
somebody will just come and carry what's and pieces my stuff for me and said he's repairing something. No. So, but here you have to follow the chart, you have to follow the drawing, you have to follow everything to do it. So
Mm.
we are a little bit behind these guys.
Okay. So I'll just ask you one question. So what are the advantages of facility management?
We have, if I want to put it, if I want to tell you, if you want to use an internal facility management personnel, he has advantages and disadvantages over outsourcing a facility personnel.
Mm. Okay.
Now, if you're an internal person, you may be thinking, okay, I'm going to place the person on a monthly salary, and then other administrative costs we are going to bear it. But do you have, does that a particular manager has overhead manager, he has upline manager that know about the job? If you don't employ a professional, how can you monitor and think the person is giving you a good job? Because if you yourself does not know about the job and you employ someone, so how do you know that the person is doing the right thing? That is the advantages of having internal facility manager.
Mm-hmm.
So advantages of it is always with you. You can control the person. But if you are doing outsourcing person will come for you as a professional, is going to give you what we call an SLA, which is standard level agreement. And this SLA is what you guys agree on, that if my bulb goes off or this bulb damage, it must be changed within 2 hours. You
Mm.
have something you are working on. If the other person refuses to do that, it has affected or affect his KPI. So you can rate them, you can tell, oh guys, we need to stop this contract because you have failed in your SLA, you cannot meet up with your KPI. You know?
Mm. Mm.
Because they would, and I mean, why, if you are sourcing them, the operational cost is not going to be there. I mean, if you're talking about administrative costs, it's not going to be there, but you get a quality services if you outsource your facility, and then you just tell them your goals, and then the aim and objective of organization. So their own purpose and their aim also is to support your business to succeed.
Okay. I think if you ask me that question, I'll break it down for the common man, for the low people. Probably
Okay,
just
how
yes,
do you want to break down? So
yes. No, I will say that it will stop it will stop things from disintegrating fast. It would to extend the life of
okay,
the
okay,
equipment.
okay. I know what we are talking about.
Yes.
Okay, okay,
Ahead.
okay. Let me lay more emphasis on that. Now,
Ahead.
the importance of making use of facility professionals or a facility managers, they they ensure your businesses run smoothly without breaking down, and then they ensure your equipment in terms of maintenance, they are they are always available when they are needed to be used, and then they ensure the safety of the users of the facilities, and then even both visitors, the users, the business activities, they ensure the safety, they ensure the smooth operation of the organization or of the business. I
Mm.
think I understand.
Yeah, so that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I understand.
So yeah, so basically, I will ask you. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
In the next 5 years, Where I will say that, okay, where this question, okay, in the next 5 years, just like if somebody asked me, like last 2 years, and say, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Last year was like a vacation for everyone for COVID 19.
A long back.
Yeah. So last year we altered the plan. It's good that we aim ahead,
Mhm.
and then God can guide us. I aim good, but I believe it's come to pass. I see myself on a big integrated facility business in Nigeria, and spread to West Africa, and then we can partner with other continents so we can spread across the world. I have that aim, which I have started already laying the foundation.
Nice. That's good.
And I can, and also I can give back to the people coming, and then give back to the society as well, because if I have that, I'll be able to contribute my own part into Africa and then to Nigeria as well.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if we mentioned what the integrated meant in your facility management. You said integrated facility,
Yeah.
integrated
When
facility,
is
not just facility management. So could
Okay,
you?
when you say integrated encompasses uh, procurement, maintenance and reliability, safety. It encompasses hospitality. It encompasses environmental management in terms of cleaning. It encompasses of technology come to play in terms of the facility. Is is when you are making sure all everything that needs to be done is from that is integrated.
Okay. Okay.
That
That's
means one one body in different. As I used to call it CPU, Central Process Unit.
okay.
So other people comes out from us.
No, no. Sorry, are you done? Say
Yeah, I'm done. You want to say something?
no, no, no. I thought you wanted to expatiate on that. So the said CPU and
No, because I used to call us as a CPU, because we are the brain and the heart of every business. Because when you see CPU, monitor came out from CPU, mouse came out from CPU, you have keyboard came out from CPU. Where you can plug your flash drive into CPU, a lot of things. So this is who we are. We are the central point of every business to ensure that everything runs.
okay, good. So what book do you read?
I do a lot.
Okay. So what book has made an impact in your life to you?
Book that's make impact in my life. I will say I will mention. I will say mafia managers. Mafia
Okay.
managers. Oh, why I act the way I act. Yeah.
Could you elaborate a little, or what are they about?
Because mafia manager are talking about how managers they behave as a managers. How you behave, how you govern people, what are the things, how you manage people. Is you know how you can govern people to ensure they are with you, and if they are not with you, how can you still manage your enemy at work?
Mm.
As you have your at work you have some operatives, some your staff that are not going to be on your side, but as a mafia managers, you have when you read that, you'll be able to manage people effectively. And then, because human management is my strength, so I love reading that kind of things about people, and how I can be able to manage people. And then why I act the way I act, because I talk so much. So I need to go and read that book. I read the book. I discover why do I love talking. I talk a lot of what.
You
so
like to, you love
so
talking. Okay.
I'm so garrulous, but the, yeah, people call it disadvantages, but I try to work on that, and then I discover it become one of my strengths also, because instead of me to talk without getting a feedback from people, So I decided to engage friends, engage family, engage co-workers. So from there, we share ideas. I use also to mentor people. I use also to train people. So it's become like part of things
It's
I
not a
do then.
strength
So I
now.
love it's trend, yeah. I capitalize on it and it's good.
Okay, so it's no more a weakness. You have now been able to turn it to your strength.
I've turned it to strength. So
That's a good one.
talking is like a normal thing for me. Just
That's good. So we're closing now. So what would be your to the youth? What would be your advice to the youth? The struggling ones, the ones that don't have directions, the ones that are feeling, down and out. What is your advice to them to
what I
guide?
would say is this. What I would say is this. I'm also still a youth, but as I'm advising them, I will also be picking from advice. So what I would say, you know, there's nobody can stand alone without a mentor. There's no, as a popular say, that no tree make a forest. So for you to actualize your vision or your goal in life, you need to look for a mentor. You look for someone to mentor you, either professionally, either in any area. Look for somebody to mentor you. Look for somebody to guide you. And again, if some of us when we're in school, we follow friends to do a particular course, and when we came out, we discovered we cannot get a job based on that course. It's not too late. You can change the profession you are doing now if you don't like that. I can advise you to come and join my facility management. It's very good. And if you're into facility management, you have idea about interior design, you have idea about space management. You know, I can tell you to come and join the facility management. What you need is a mentorship and a training, and then that is all. And then you can get the job done with the help of people around you. So because it's a very big industry, and we need more people to come in, and then it's highly demanded for those that think, let me use this one. Many people are thinking to go to Canada. Many people want to go to Canada. They are looking for highly demanded job. People are going to medical line. Facilities highly demanded in Canada, in Australia, all over the world. It's highly demanded. It's one of the what they listed on Canada NOC, facility manager, or they call it operation manager, or they call it property manager. So you have to, if you want to do that, you want to need just 1 year experience. So meet people and then try to learn, try to read, and then do some examination and then to join some professional programs. And that is all. And then everything will be fine. And again, this our program is based on how to build more entrepreneurs. So also, some of us now we have a company already registered. The certificate is inside our wardrobe. We do not make use of them. This is the right time to pick them up and then create something out of it. You can have a cleaning business. You're not going to do the job. You'll be in your office. You don't need to even rent office at the first instance when you are starting small. Just create a business, and then I think it's free to register a business name in Nigeria. It's free. You can do that, and then meet people to train you. You know, you can ask the coordinator. I know she has the idea about cleaning, so she can guide you. If you want to submit a proposal, it's very simple. Just come. They can guide you how to submit the proposal. We can design the proposal for you. If you don't know how to design, if you don't know how to defend the proposal, we can help you to secure the job. You are still the boss of your company. You are still the owner of the business. No problem. But we can help you to land your paycheck and other stuff. So this is one of the things. So instead of us to be looking at government job does not make it to stay alert. I'm sorry, ma'am, for those that's working in government aspect. So all throughout my life, I've been in private sector, and I said to myself, I don't want to work in the government sector. I don't know why. I have friends working there. Their news coming back is not good news. So I prefer to be in private sector because it keeps you on your toe and it's highly demanded, but it makes you to create your own business first.
Anyways, from whatever you're saying, I personally I don't want anyone to miss any Canada. We're going to make it here. Everybody come and focus. You need to focus. That money, you want to focus and let us. make this country good. Forget our big people. Let us sort ourselves out. Honestly, that is my
They
own.
can go and make the money. They can go and make the money in Canada and come back to invest in Africa.
There's no need to go to Canada. Just stay here because they will soon be tired of us. We are too many there. We should focus on ourselves here.
It's
So
a good idea, man. We need to build our nation.
yeah, so yes, that the training aspect. We all have ideas. I told you I have some ideas, so we'll all work together so that yes, because I really am passionate about the youth gaining having a focus. You guys, you need to have a focus. So many people just look so down and out, don't know where they are left from their right, but you need to invest in yourself. I think so. Yeah. So, Mr. Ayedun, it was lovely having you. It was a good session, and I hope our guest, our audience, gained a lot from it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. It's a great pleasure to be here. I'm very happy
Yes,
to be part of the booking training.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.